YouTubers, good morning. How art thou? How is everybody doing? It is I, Mike Martins, and I'm with Antonio. He's in the back there.
Hi.
See him? Antonio's in the back. My reverse camera's completely, so I gotta go the old-fashioned way, look at some mirrors here. Reverse camera's completely dirty. I think I might go power wash this thing. They got really good power washing service here in Merritt's. They have yeah, he bought Play-Dohs, guys. He just wants everybody to know he's got Play-Dohs. It's my beautiful son, Antonio, who I love and adore. And we're just here, you know, going for coffee, of course, this morning. It is morning coffee.
Also that in school.
And our friends there from Antonio's school. Wow, I'm just recognizing everybody here this morning. And that's the beauty of living in a small town. Everybody knows each other, which is a nice thing, you know. You know who to invite over for dinner, you know. And yeah, I'm just off to get some coffee for you, guys. Nice morning brew. I get to drink coffee every morning. Some people are like telling me, wow, you drink coffee like every day? It's like, yeah, I drink coffee every single day. In Portugal, the kids drink coffee in the mornings. Kids, I think once they reach 3 or 4 years old, they have morning coffee. I know. People are like, what? A 4-year-old drinking coffee? Yeah. They have coffee early in the morning. And that's something a lot of people can't comprehend. So, how's everyone feeling out there? Hope everyone's having a great day. I really do. I really hope everyone, you know, I'm getting a lot of feedback on the video I made about, Dr. Doctor. Please watch Dr. Doctor, please. It's actually very good because Dr. Doctor, the video, is about what doctors really make, right? So, what do you really make? Because a lot of people misinterpreted the video and thought it was something else when I said Dr. Doctor. But watch it. I'll leave a link below to Dr. Doctor. The reason why is because I sat down with a doctor at my store the other day, and doctor in Vancouver, Burnaby, Vancouver area, and he was telling me how much he made gross, how much he took home, how much he had net, blah, blah, blah. So it's your walk-in clinic type doctor, or a doctor where you go see at the emergency room that's there to see you. He's not a surgeon. He's not a specialist. So he came in and he told me, he's like, you know, Mike, this is, no, I'm like, no, you don't make that much. You make like $1.50 an hour. He's like, what? What? Do an exercise for me, guys. Take everything you pay, and I don't care, even the small stuff like Netflix, all your credit card bills, what the average payment is, right? You take all your bills, okay? And what you do is see how much and subtract, and then take your pay net, not gross. Gross means nothing. Gross means you're paying the muscle, and the muscle of the VIG doesn't count. Just take what you make home. Take home, okay? Take that, then if you get paid per week, multiply it per week, just divide it by 5 or whatever. And if you get paid bi-weekly, multiply it by, I think it's, what, 24 or something, then divide it again. Do like I'm saying, okay, guys? So find out how much you're making per hour. Take home. I don't care what you make gross. Then subtract it. So take all your bills and then mathematically put it into an equation, which is not that hard, to find out how much you're paying to live per hour. But it must equate to how many hours a week you work. So if you work 40 hours a week, then you divide your bills into 40 hours a week. If you work 20 hours a week, you must equate your bills into 20 hours a week. And then that's how much. Subtract what you make per hour net, okay, from how much you're paying to live. And then that gives you, and if you have a double income, someone says, what if you have a dual income? Take the two incomes net, not gross, add them together, and then basically, and if you work hours, odd hours, take the average of the two. So if your wife works, for example, 40 hours and you work 50 hours, just take the average of the two. Heck, just put them together and add up what you pay after per hour. So it's a good basic exercise to find out where you're at, right, Anton? Antonio's back there. This way, you'll find out how much you make realistically per hour, or what your household income is realistically after. And you got to add stuff like Netflix, cell phones, magazine subscriptions, all that stuff needs to be added to the list. You just can't have a bit of stuff. Everything, okay? Gas, average your gas. Just average it. Oh, I do $20 a week. Okay, then divide that by how many hours you're working. You know what I'm saying? And then just add it to the pot, right? Because like I said, it's a very good gauge to kind of find out what's going on. Ooh, a tour bus here. Oh yeah, it's another Asian tour bus. A lot of them come through and they park here at the McDonald's or at the buffet down there. It's interesting. I don't know if they're on tour for property tours, because a lot of them come up for property tours. So it's very interesting. Because they had a lot of that going up at Kamloops and Kelowna. I read it on my show last night, property tours. But housing prices are freezing off, which is a good thing. I want my son to afford to buy a house one day. I don't want him to feel that, oh, buying a house is only for rich folk, which is not the truth. There's Antonio. Antonio! Yeah, he's in his child seat there. I gotta turn on some heat here, man. I'm getting cold. It's not actually cold. It's 11 degrees outside, but I just feel cold. Yeah, just do that. That Dr. video. People need to see that. It's a good video. But everybody needs to strive through their goal. We're heading into really rough times, guys. And I'm not going to doom and gloom everybody. Set your eye on the prize. Work towards it. You know, a lot of people nowadays, their eye on the prize and they're satisfied with just a simple vacation. If that's your goal and you could do it without going into debt, do it. If your eye on the prize is, and there's so many things you could, you know. Keep your eye on the prize, people. Please don't give up. Don't give up. You know, there's always a way. If you have the willpower, if you have the heart, the soul, there's always a way. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna get a Hershey's hot chocolate for Rosie. Hershey's hot chocolate, marshmallow. Ooh, marshmallow. I got a pregnant wife at home. We're having our third kid. Hi, good morning. Can I get a large coffee with 1 milk? And a large, oh, you have white hot chocolate too?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll get a large white hot chocolate with marshmallows and a large regular hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Okay, thank you.
You know what, you can scrap the coffee for today. I won't have the coffee today. I'll just have the hot chocolate. Thank you. I'm going with the hot chocolate today. I'm feeling cold. So, yeah, it's going to be a great day. Guys, eye on the prize. Eye on the prize. Markets are down again today. I took a hit in my portfolio, which is fine. Every time oil goes down, I just buy more. Oil is destined to go back up. That one I keep talking about that I keep buying into every day, or every 2 days. Oh God, what was it called? It's just escaping my mind right now. Profited and did really well. They announced a huge profit. First time they profited in over a year or 2 years now. Baytex, yeah, Baytex. A couple of good oil companies out there that I'm invested in. Severely undervalued undervalued oil. Oil is severely undervalued, guys. You know why? Because when you compare oil stocks to tech stocks, tech companies own office space. That's it. That's all they have for collateral. That's all they have for physical transit. But with oil companies, they own rigs, pickups, dump trucks, supply cargo trucks, caterpillars, excavators. Man, I don't even know what to tell you guys. They own everything. They own land. They own... It's different. And when you see a severely undervalued oil stock, you jump on it. Because especially if the company has exploration teams. Man, I've been reading stock portfolios for oil companies all week. There's a couple... Hey, Anton. There's a couple there. There's Baytex. What's the other one that I'm invested in? There's 4 major ones I'm invested in. Suncor I bought for cheap, and then there's another one I bought. Christ, people keep asking me which stocks I buy. I'm not a legal advisor. I do not advise anyone to buy anything. I do not advise anyone to listen to me because I can't read. So don't take any advice from me at all, ever. When it comes to this, do your own research, guys. Internet's there, right? Internet's there for you to research. Hey, bud. Good to see you. Hey.
There you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's the white and the regular.
Thank you, ma'am. Enjoy your day. Okay, so I got some hot chocolate with marshmallows in it. Hey, Anton. Antonio's my mail boy. So I take Tuesdays off now to be with the family. So I've shaved back days on the shop. I want to consolidate my customers a bit more. A lot of them are out-of-towners anyway. I don't get a lot of local customers, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I shave my days to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off with pay. And that's the beauty, guys. Eye on the prize. And I keep saying, guys, maybe consider doing something online, because that's where I think the money's all going to be online. And I'll tell you why. If you think Amazon has the market, eBay, they got a percentage of the markets. But as these emerging countries start growing, as Brazil keeps growing, as Argentina keeps growing, Chile keeps growing, Central America, let's say they finally find a way to have some peace and quiet. You know, let's say you know, Mexico's on the up and up sometimes. You know, like middle class keeps growing in those countries. Africa has a growing middle class. You know, so what I say to you guys is those guys have no monopoly on the market, and that's why I'm doing online. I have all my distributors from North America. I have 7 distributors to deal with, guys. Distribution companies. And I want to get big enough so I can cut the middleman out and buy directly from the source, right? But now what's happening with sanctions on China, I'm not too sure where that's going to go, right? And, yeah, I'm not too sure where that's headed. So I'm going to just keep a lid on that for now, because going to the source might not be a good thing right now. So with sanctions and tariffs, and you know, and I'm all for Trump bringing jobs home. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for Trump bringing jobs back home. It's very important. You know, I think it's crucial to bring jobs home. Yeah. Antonio likes the park. Maybe we'll go home and play some hockey. Queres brincar hockey, Anton? In casa? Maybe I'll go outside and play some street hockey with my son. I'm getting old, folks. I'm a 40-year-old man. Hand to God. I hope he gives me another good 25 strong years. Good 25 years. I want to see this little guy hopefully one day get married. I want to see my my daughter, hopefully, you know, everything go well with my kids. And hand to God, guys, hand to God. God's been good to me. And I count my blessings every day. Really hope he hears me. Really do. Just 25 good, strong years. And I'll be a very happy man. I usually do a drive-by of the shop every day. Make sure it's okay. I got a lot of eyes on the shop, too, in town. A lot of eyes, a lot of people, a lot of neighbors in that area that watch my place. Wow, another tour bus is here. Holy crap. You see all the people, Antonio? Wow. Another couple of tour buses down here. It's all Asian tour buses. Yeah. Tu gostas do pisão? Yeah, I talk Portuguese to my son. He understands everything I'm telling him, which is a very good thing. Because there's quite a few countries that speak Portuguese, and if it doesn't work out in Canada, there's always a way. Yeah, there's always other places to go. Plus, he's got European citizenship too. Yeah, everything looks good. Driving through downtown Merritt again. I like this town, I really do. But opening a business here, it just doesn't work out. It's not gonna work out. Unless you do something like how I work from home, is fine. But then you'll probably have bylaw up your sniffing up your butt, and you're like, I sell online. Oh, you don't know open to the public? No, we don't want to be open to the public. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you got to be careful. But opening like an actual like retail here, like I did, it does well because of the surrounding areas keep coming in to visit me on a regular basis, on a very regular basis. Man, I had a guy bring me a bottle of Grey Goose the other day, like 2 days ago. This is the second time someone's brought me a bottle of booze at the store. And then someone's brought me wine coolers, and like, wow, guys, I'm not a drink. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'll have a drink tonight. I don't know. Oh, Christ, help me. I'll wake up. Yep. A little bit of hot chocolate for the wife. Surprise her. Yeah, you know, guys, eye on the prize, man. Sometimes things are worth fighting for. Sometimes things are working hard for. Sometimes things are worth, you know. Oh man. Okay, I gotta wake up. Such beautiful scenery. And a town like this, a small town like this, is good if your house is secure. You got hidden cameras, motion cameras, alarm systems and stuff. And you could ditch the house for a couple of months to travel and stuff. And that's why I chose a smaller city, so I could get to know my neighbors and stuff too. I know all my neighbors. Everybody watches each other out, you know. I even have a camera pointed at my neighbor's house in case something happens, like on the front driveway. In case something happens, we could review the software that's uploaded to a cloud. We could just review it. He could review it anywhere. Review it from a phone. Antonio. Yeah, tiny park there. We're gonna go. A gente vai logo com a Tinha e Mami, okay? Yeah, com a Tinha e Mami, a gente vai. wants to go buy Play-Doh, but I bought him a coloring book, and I bought him a sticker book, and I bought him lots of stuff today. I do spoil my kids. I really do. I love my kids more than anything. I love you, Antonio. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I'd like to know. I'd really like to know. And we'll keep in touch. Thanks for joining me for coffee or hot chocolate this morning.